Welcome, financial enthusiasts worldwide. I am Dr. Samuel Adebayo. Today, we embark on an intriguing journey, a treasure hunt of sorts, to discover 8 places where your money might be hiding. In this complex world of finance, it's easy to lose track of where your money is, whether it's buried deep in forgotten bank accounts, tucked away in unclaimed insurance policies, or nestled in overlooked investments. These hidden caches are waiting to be rediscovered. We'll traverse through continents, stopping over in vibrant USA, India, and bustling Nigeria to uncover these secret stashes. This quest isn't just about finding lost money, it's about understanding how to manage your finances better, how to keep track of your assets, and how to ensure your hard-earned money doesn't slip through the cracks. So, gear up, because this journey promises to be enlightening. Stay with us as we explore these hidden treasures. Have you ever switched banks and forgotten about some cash left in the old account? Well, you wouldn't be alone if you answered yes. It's a common occurrence, and it happens more often than you might think. Let's take a journey with John, an African-American gentleman who had a similar experience. John had been banking with his local community bank for over 2 decades. But when he moved to a different city, he decided to switch banks for convenience. In the hustle and bustle of the move and all the adjustments that came with it, he simply forgot about some funds left in his old bank account. Months turned into years, and that money sat idle, gathering dust in the metaphorical corners of the forgotten account. It wasn't until a friend mentioned a similar situation that John remembered his old account. He reached out to his old bank, and sure enough, there was a tidy sum waiting for him. Now, you might be wondering, how does this happen? Well, it's easy to overlook an old account, especially when you're caught up in the whirlwind of life changes. Maybe you moved cities like John, or perhaps you switched banks for a better interest rate. The reasons can be numerous, but the result is the same: forgotten money. The good news is, this money isn't lost forever. Banks are legally obliged to hold on to these funds for a certain period, often several years. After this period, if the money remains unclaimed, it is transferred to a general fund. But even then, it's not too late. You can often reclaim your money by providing proof of your identity and your connection to the account. So, think back. Have you switched banks in the past and left an account behind? If so, it might be worth your while to do a little digging. You never know, there could be a pleasant surprise waiting for you. Remember, every penny counts when it comes to your financial health. So, it's worth checking those old accounts. Did you know that unclaimed life insurance policies could be a goldmine? Indeed, it's a fact that many people are unaware of. Life insurance policies are often left behind by deceased loved ones, like breadcrumbs, leading to an unexpected treasure. These policies, sometimes forgotten in the hustle of life or lost in the intricacy of paperwork, can accumulate to a substantial amount over the years. Imagine, for instance, a hardworking father of Asian descent. Let's call him Mr. Lee. He works tirelessly for his family, and part of his efforts include securing a life insurance policy. He does this with the hope that in the unfortunate event of his passing, his family will be financially secure. But Mr. Lee, being a private man, does not discuss this policy with his family. Years pass, and unfortunately, Mr. Lee departs from this world. His family, unaware of the policy, continues with their life. They handle the funeral expenses, settle his debts, and try to move on. But little do they know, somewhere in the archives of an insurance company, Mr. Lee's policy is gathering dust, waiting to be claimed. Just like Mr. Lee's family, Countless people worldwide are oblivious to such unclaimed policies. These policies, often worth thousands, if not millions of dollars, are just waiting to be discovered. Unearthing them can provide a significant financial boost, helping to pay off debts, fund education, or even serve as a nest egg for the future. So, how do you find out if there's an unclaimed policy with your name on it? Start by checking through old documents and files. Reach out to the insurance companies your loved ones were associated with. You can also use online tools and resources that help track down unclaimed policies. Remember, it's not just about the money. It's about honoring the intentions of our loved ones who thoughtfully planned for our future even when they knew they wouldn't be a part of it. Never underestimate the power of a good insurance policy. It's not just a safety net, it could very well be a gold mine waiting to be discovered. Pensions can be a significant source of hidden wealth. This is especially true for those of us who've had a series of jobs throughout our careers. It's easy to lose track of a pension plan when you're focused on settling into a new workplace. Let's take a trip to India and meet Raj, a character who represents many of us. Raj, like a lot of us, has had a diverse career path. He has switched jobs 5 times over the past 2 decades. Each job change was a step up, bringing with it new responsibilities and challenges. Amidst all this excitement, Raj neglected his pension plans from his previous employers. Sound familiar? Just like Raj, we often think of pensions as something to worry about in the future, but it's crucial to remember that every employer-sponsored pension plan is a piece of your financial puzzle. You've earned it, and it's important to keep track of it. It's not just about the future, it's about your wealth now. So how do you trace a forgotten pension plan? It starts with reaching out to your former employers. Gather all the necessary information about the pension plans you were enrolled in. If the company has been sold or has gone out of business, don't worry. Pension plans are typically protected from business changes or bankruptcies. You can also seek help from the Pension Tracing Service, a free service that helps you search for lost pensions. They can provide you with the contact details of your past employer's pension scheme provider. Now let's go back to Raj. After some digging, he found out about several forgotten pension plans. He was surprised at the accumulated wealth that was waiting to be claimed. His past employment, indeed, was holding his hidden wealth. So, take a leaf from Raj's book. Don't let your hard-earned money sit unclaimed. Look into your past employments and find those forgotten pension plans. Remember, every job change is not just a career shift. It's also a potential addition to your wealth. Your past employment could be holding your hidden wealth. Don't let it remain hidden. Find it, claim it, and let it contribute to your financial growth. Ever dabbled in the stock market and then forgot about it? Well, you're not alone. It's surprisingly common for people to lose track of their investments, especially when they're not active traders. Imagine this. Meet Jane, an African-American woman from Chicago. A few years back, she decided to dip her toes into the world of stocks. She bought shares in a few promising companies with the intention of selling when the prices rose. But life happened. She got busy with work, family, and 1,000 other things. The stock slipped her mind, and she moved on, leaving her investments behind. But here's the thing, the stock market isn't static. It's a living, breathing entity that fluctuates constantly. And while Jane was busy living her life, her stocks were busy too. They were maturing, growing in value, maybe even splitting. All the while, Jane didn't even realize the potential gold mine she was sitting on. Now you might be thinking, but I would never forget about my stocks. Sure, you say that now, but life can be unpredictable and chaotic. It's easy to lose track of things, especially something as intangible as a stock investment. The moral of the story here: check your paperwork. Dig out those old stock certificates. Log into your long-forgotten brokerage account. You never know what you might find. After all, your stocks might have matured, and who knows, you might just be sitting on a forgotten fortune. Think you've never missed a tax refund? Think again. Let's delve into the world of lost tax refunds. Picture this. You're a hardworking individual of Hispanic descent. Let's call you Carlos. You've been paying your taxes diligently year after year. But then you move to a new city for a fresh start. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the move, you forget to update your new address with the tax authorities. Now, imagine this. The taxman calculates that you've overpaid your taxes and sends out a refund check. But alas, it goes to your old address and you're none the wiser. This scenario is more common than you might think. It's not just about address changes. Sometimes people are simply unaware that they're due a tax refund. So, what can Carlos or anyone in a similar situation do? It's important to keep your contact information updated with the tax authorities. Additionally, make it a habit to check your tax status regularly. There are also online tools available that can help you track down any lost refunds. It's your money after all, and you've earned it fair and square. Don't let it get lost in the labyrinth of bureaucracy. Remember, the tax man isn't always the bad guy. Sometimes he's trying to give your money back. So stay informed, stay vigilant, and claim what's rightfully yours. Ensure you're getting every penny you're owed from the tax man. Gift cards and certificates are often overlooked sources of cash. Imagine this. It's a sunny afternoon in Lagos, Nigeria, and our friend Akin is tidying up his apartment. As he dusts off an old shelf, he stumbles upon a small stack of plastic cards. He'd received these as gifts over the years, on birthdays, at Christmas, or as tokens of appreciation from colleagues and friends. But somehow, they've been forgotten, left to collect dust on this old shelf. Much like Akin, many of us are guilty of neglecting these seemingly insignificant pieces of plastic. We receive them, stash them away with a mental note to use them later, and then life happens and we forget. We're talking about gift cards and certificates, folks. These little tokens are more than just a convenient gift option. They are potential money just waiting to be claimed. Whether it's a gift card to your favorite restaurant, a certificate for a spa day, or an online voucher for that bookstore you love, it's money you didn't have to work for. It's a gift, literally. But here's the catch. These cards and certificates often come with an expiration date. If you don't use them within a certain period, they become as worthless as an expired coupon. So, if you got a stash of these lying around, it might be time to dig them out and put them to good use. Remember, businesses issue gift cards and certificates with the hope that you will come back, use them, and possibly spend more. But if you don't, it's money left on the table. It's like finding a forgotten wallet with a bit of cash inside. It may not be a fortune, but it's a pleasant surprise nonetheless. So, the next time you receive a gift card or certificate, don't just toss it in a drawer and forget about it. Keep it in a place where you'll see it and remember to use it. Or better yet, use it as soon as you can. Those gift cards and certificates might be worth cashing in. We've journeyed through the hidden places where your money might be hiding. A journey that took us from the bustling streets of Mumbai to the vibrant city of Lagos, unearthing the treasure troves of forgotten wealth. Let's take a moment to recap. We dived into the depths of old bank accounts where money might be quietly gathering dust. Then, we explored the labyrinth of unclaimed life insurance policies, a maze many are unaware they're even a part of. we navigated the forgotten landscapes of pension plans, where funds often lie dormant, waiting for their rightful claimants. Venturing further, we discovered the intriguing world of forgotten stock investments, a world where shares bought years ago could have blossomed into a small fortune. We then shifted gears, focusing our searchlight on lost tax refunds. We found that sometimes a quick check with the tax department could reveal a pleasant surprise. Next, we turned our attention to unredeemed gift cards and certificates, simple slips of paper or plastic that could be worth more than one might think. Throughout this journey, we've emphasized the importance of keeping track of your personal finances. It's not just about knowing where your money is going, but also about remembering where it's been. A forgotten bank account, an overlooked life insurance policy, a neglected pension plan, an ignored stock investment, a misplaced tax refund, or an unredeemed gift card. Each of these can hold significant value. So, as we wrap up, don't just think of this as the end of a video. Instead, consider it the beginning of your own personal treasure hunt. With the knowledge you now have, you're well equipped to dig into the corners of your financial life and uncover the wealth that might be hiding in plain sight. Thank you for joining us on this financial journey. Remember, your wealth might be hiding in plain sight. We hope you found this video informative and enlightening. As we journey together through the world of finance, it's essential to stay updated and informed. Why not be part of our online community where we share a wealth of knowledge? In a world where information is power, let's stay empowered by hitting that like button and sharing this video with friends and family. It's a simple way to spread financial awareness and help others uncover their hidden wealth. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to our channel. It's just a click away, but the benefits are immense. From hidden money in old bank accounts to unredeemed gift cards, we've got you covered on all fronts. Don't forget to turn on notifications too. That way, you'll never miss our insightful videos. Remember, your financial success is our success. Until next time, this is Dr. Samuel Adebayo, signing